And welcome back to SHOT Show TV. I'm Bob Fryer. We have our friend Ashley Braune. She's the VP of Marketing at Wiley X. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you all have been coming to SHOT Show, Wiley X has, since it started, pretty much?
Since it started, pretty much.
Well, at least 37 years, because you all have been in business for 37 years. I think this is the 47th year of SHOT Show, so since you all have gotten started.
As far back as I know, I've been with the company for a couple of years now, and SHOT Show has been our place for quite a few years. So,
tell me a little bit about the history of the company, how it got started, and what its main focus was, the heritage of it.
Sure. So Wiley X was founded almost 38 years ago by Miles Freeman, and he was an Army veteran. He came out of the Army and just really thought and felt that the standard issue eyewear was terrible. Just didn't do a great job.
For service members, for people who were serving.
Or fighters, service members, exactly. So really wanted to go in with something that he felt did a much better job in terms of eye protection, and launched a whole company around that idea. Came out with what is now known as Wiley X, had a different name, and I'm sorry it's not coming to my mind at the moment, but came out with better standard issue eyewear. This was back in the 80s, and that's really where the company started. A complete B2B business, just focusing on government agencies, mainly the military.
Gotcha.
And then over several years, it naturally kind of flowed into industrial safety. So big commercial builds.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone needs safety eyewear.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's what made sense, and really that's where Wiley cut the rug and made the difference in terms of who they were out in the market for eyewear. It was focused on military and focused on industrial safety.
So it's just been recently that you all have been moving into more of the private area, so putting out eyewear for not just military or service members, but also the public.
That's correct. I mean, we're looking at less than a decade, probably around 5 years that we've aggressively started to look at the consumer market, more B2C. We've been in retailers for some time, but over the last few years is when we really started to turn the page in terms of what do we need to do to capture our consumers' attention more broadly than we already have. I mean, people have naturally found the brand out of the military, but most people know it's a standard issue or something that they got on a job. So a lot of it was like, we had no idea you made all these different sunglasses, which has made us very unique, but also kind of fun and great in terms of introducing people to a brand that's been around, has a wonderful heritage, and makes a really great product.
And it was last year, correct, that you did a rebrand or sort of a relaunch of yourself?
Correct. So we relaunched the brand at SHOT Show last year, which was really incredible. We updated the logo, and we came out with some really incredibly great product that's all been innovated and assembled in Texas, where we're headquartered. And it really kind of put us on the map in terms of starting to think outside of the box of that very military-focused, industrial safety-focused eyewear, and grabbed a lot of attention. So here we are again.
You know, a lot of people make eyewear. We know that. What sets the Wiley X brand apart? What's different about these glasses? These are the ones new for 2025?
So these are some of the new ones for 2025. So you have Apex.
Amazing.
Yes, very nice.
And they're very comfortable, too.
We're known for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we set out a style called the Founder last year. So these two are complementary to the Founder. This is the Axe. This is the Apex. It's part of that family. Very similar look, but we've added a titanium, what we would call a temple here.
Yeah.
So we've continued that line, and then our new glass this year, which we think is going to do great here at SHOT Show, is a more tactical shooting glass called the Jackal.
Okay.
So what sets us apart? I mean, one, I think, who we are as a brand. We're still a family-owned company.
Nice, yeah.
The brothers of the founders still run the company. Dan and Miles Jr. Still head the company as CEO and president. It's very special for us to have that kind of close-knit environment. We're headquartered in Texas. We do all of our innovation there. We're now hand assembling in Texas. Our goal is to be made in America.
Hand assembling?
Yes.
Wow.
In Texas. Our goal is to be made in America, over the next several years. And then obviously we've got kind of this really incredible thing that we do in-house, which is all of our testing, which is very unique to the brand today. When you're going to the military, there's standards that you have to hit to become an APEL product. So all of our eyewear comes from that background. It has to hit those certain measures in order for it to be a military-grade product. Some of that's ANSI ratings, Z80+, which is an impact rating. Ballistic would be the next step up. So some of these glasses, such as the Jackal, is a ballistic rated eyewear.
Wow.
And we do all this testing in-house. We have incredible, laboratory. These glasses go through just an amazing amount of testing, of
So comfortable.
ballistic testing, of chemical soaks, of heat wear, cold wear. And if anything fails after one of those tests, we have to start over and rethink the whole thing. So it's a long period of time in which something actually hits the market. Because for us, it basically has to be perfect. We have to know that what we're putting on the market, whether you are in the military or in the industrial safety sector, or a civilian using these for everyday use or hunting or fishing, like you're going to have something that protects your eyes always.
Well, I know that you're a sponsor here at SHOT Show, so that's an awesome part for you to be that. So thank you again for that.
Thank you.
You are here. You have a booth. You've had a booth for the 37, almost 38 years.
We've had a booth for a while.
Where are we this year?
So we're down the hall here. We're on the second floor of the Venetian, 263. If you go past registration as you're coming in to the Venetian, we're right on your right-hand side. You can't miss us.
Okay.
Big glowing signs.
Okay. Well, great to have you here again for the 37th, and we look forward to year 38.
Thank you.
Ashley Braune, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, we'll be back here on SHOT Show TV. I'm Bob Fryer.